Hey everyone, it's Carrie over at Double Click. Today I am sharing a joined video of my Halloween stash 2021. So up on my channel I have individual sections that are like all under like 15 to 20 minutes long, and I kind of like broke my collection apart, but I decided to put them all together to make one video. That way, if someone just wanted to play it while they're crafting, it would all be in one place. So in this first section, I am going through my stamp collection, which is not that bad. I don't have that much stuff, I guess I should say, when it comes to stamps. I kept almost all of my wooden mount seasonal stamps. I couldn't resist. Look at how cute those are. And I just love them so much. Since I have a lot of storage space in the top racks of my craft room, there was no reason for me to get rid of these. I'm just saying here how I love these circle stamps because you can just punch them out using a circle punch. So those are some of my favorites. These are some of my Goodwill collections. I love these faces. They are adorable, and I can't wait to use those. Yeah, diving deep into my stash has been so much fun. Obviously, I am a craft hoarder. I've been crafting since 2008, and so I've acquired a lot of things over the years. I used to be on a lot of stamp design teams, and so I do have a lot of stamps from some old design companies that unfortunately most of them are not in business anymore. But these are some of my clear stamps that I have collected over the years, and I used to use these a lot when I used to make cards more regularly, more regularly than what I do. But I would never give these up. They are just too spooky cute for me, and I love having them in my collection. And as you know, the years go by and my crafting changes, I'm confident that at some point I will go back to using almost all of these crafty goodies just like I used to do, and a lot of these I'm just not ready to part with. Here I am just flipping through a lot of those Studio G's that used to be $1 that unfortunately they don't carry anymore that I'm aware of. I mean, it's been a while. I know they have that Sparkle and Company, but I think they're more expensive than these ones used to be. And these were great because they were only $1. You could just pick them up seasonally and you could add them to your collection of stamps. And I'm just about finished up with these little stamps, and I have some other just miscellaneous stamps that I'm showing right here. This is a set that I picked up at a Goodwill. It's from like the 1990s, and it had never been open, and I wasn't able to get the stamps off the paper. But later on, I did go back and use some water, and the stamps came right off, and I stamped them, and they stamped perfectly fine, and they were really adorable. So yeah, these are some more sentiment stamps, and this one is one of my most used sets. That's why it was hard to see. And here I realize I have a duplicate set, so I'm putting one to the side to go into my purge pile, maybe gift it in some happy mail. And here we are coming into my collection of Cuttlebug embossing folders. I used to use these on every single project that I created, and you know, it just gets added to my stash and then I forget about it. But oh, these Halloween ones are just so adorable that I had to pull them out, and I hope to use them this season. And now we are moving on to my dies, and I have a small collection that I've collected over the years. Most of them are now out of the packaging. These little ones I've picked up from AliExpress, and a couple of them I have found at some Goodwills in like bags that have just a bunch of miscellaneous crafting stuff in them. These little ghosts are so cute. I have used those in the past, and here I'm just pointing out that all I did was cut out the pumpkins and not the faces, but it cut out really nicely and it kind of embossed the lines of the pumpkin. And here I am showing you this cute little black kitty set. The little girl kitty has a bow in her hair, and we have a spooky frame and a witch with a cat and a witch on a broom. So what I did was, before I filmed the video, I just ran a good majority of these through my Cuttlebug so you could see what they look like. Some of them I had never used, some of them I have used often. These were a set of 4 circles, and they cut out really nicely once I separated the circles. I had them all attached, but they didn't cut out as well. And this is a little ghost with a witch's hat. It has a little face that I didn't cut out, but yeah, that's also a really cute die. And these are little bats. I have a bigger one that I'm looking for, but I don't find it until later on. Yeah, so I love using dies. I have a Cricut machine that I have tons of cartridges for, and I know they have some really cute Halloween images, and hopefully someday I will have the time to be able to cut some of those out and make some really cute embellishments. This is a cute outline of a pumpkin, and here I'm trying to punch out these very small ghosts, and their faces do punch out, as you can see there. And I would just like punch a little black circle and tape it on the back so you can see their eyes. Yeah, really cute. There's the bigger bat that I was looking for earlier, and I'm just trying to zoom in to get you a better look. Here's a spooky candle and a skeleton face. Yeah, so lots of dies. Most of these I do keep in my Halloween box, and I just pull them out for Halloween because I have so many. I figured I am just more likely to use them only during Halloween. This one I've never used. I have to still cut it apart. A couple of spiders, webs, little string. And here, this is like a bat bow. I have yet to use that. And this is like a sun with the background of the moon and some little pumpkin faces. And my little collection of ghosties. I have used these many times. They all have really funny faces, and they are spooky cute. Alright, so I sped this up just a little bit because you kind of get the gist of these are the old style cutting dies, and they had matching embossing folders. And I have a couple of little sets of stamps with matching dies that I'm kind of showing you some examples of. That's probably one of my favorite sets right there. And this is like a Halloween pocket. You can cut out the little pocket shape and have these stamps popping out of it. And this is some ghosts from paper tray ink with a little die. And Tuesday morning, Tim Holtz. Have yet to use those. I think I actually picked them up last season on clearance, and hopefully, oh, these I just picked up, the Sizzix Tim Holtz bats. I could not resist. And this is the cutout of the candy corn, a lot smaller than what I thought it would be. And here I'm just showing you the stamp set that was stuck on the paper that I was able to stamp it out, and it was super cute. And now we were coming on to my punches, my border punches, and some smaller punches. These are some of the Martha Stewart sets, and then this is an old Creative Memory ones that has these 4 adorable little cutouts, and A little bit out of frame up there, but it cuts out a little ghost, a spider, and a pumpkin and a kitty. Very cute. And then we have a ghost that's a corner, and then a border. I think mainly for scrapbook pages, that way you could kind of do, and here I'm trying to line it up to show you how it can just be a continuous border even around the corner. And I'm not great at doing that, but I realized when I was doing the spider one, watching this video back, I didn't have the spider web lined up correctly on the punch. It should have been lined up there on the top left, and I was trying to do it the other way, so it didn't line up exactly, but once you get using it, it does look really like a continuous border. And here's a little spooky fence. I use this punch a lot, and the drippy goo, or a lot of people use it for like caramel on apples or blood. It was a long sought after punch for a long time back in the day. And here is my mini punches I keep in this spooky pumpkin set. Just these ones from Studio G that were used to be $1 that you could just pick them up at like Michael's and Joann's. Super cute. I would never give these up because you can't find them anymore. And this is just a little pumpkin die. And my last one in this box is this jack-o'-lantern from an old style Sizzix punch out. And now we're moving into our tulle, ribbon, and trim. And I'll just be doing some chit-chatting because you can tell what I'm showing here. These are all items from the dollar store, and I'm glad I actually looked through these because I was debating if I should pick up some more, and I really don't need to because I have all the ones that the dollar store currently has. So it is, let's see, it is August here in August 2021. And I'm in Arizona, so the weather is still, I think it's going to be 108 this week. And it has been unseasonably cool for us here in Arizona. Usually we're in the 115s by now, so we've been very lucky. But it's also been very hard to think about crafting for the fall when we are pretty much still in the dead of summer. And I had a very long coaching season this past year, and I really had no motivation to come into my craft room. It took me a lot longer to recover from my track season than ever, and that is normally when I do my crafting. So I was working on a baby album because that usually really motivates me to get in my craft room. But I got the album about 80% done and I kind of fizzled out, and then I started watching YouTube videos where everyone was pulling out Halloween, and I thought, well, let me give this a try to see if that can give me some motivation to maybe do some crafting and actually get some happy mail sent out this year. So back to my ribbon. This is like just a baggie of miscellaneous ribbon that I use for scraps and maybe samples that I received in Happy Mail. And I have lots of trim, and I love this ribbon from Really Reasonable Ribbon. They have these wonderful holiday kits, and I was saying on this video how I would never use this. I will just hoard it forever, and that is probably the truth. And this cute ribbon is from the scrapbooking convention that I attended a couple of years ago. And oops, I found another tool hiding in my stash of ribbon over there. Not a duplicate, so that was good. And just finishing up here, I have some gauze from a couple of the dollar spots. And coming up is my cutest find from a Goodwill. These candy corn pom-pom trims and these witch colored pom-pom trims, my absolute favorites, and maybe I will use them on a project this season and not hoard them. And here's just a quick shot of some of my Halloween sequin. I just have a small baggie of a bunch of different kinds, all Halloween themed. Not even sure where I got these from. It looks like I repackaged them, but I really can't remember. But yeah, they're super cute sequin mixes that we have going on here. And here we are moving into my collection of different types of bags to send Happy Mail goodies in. I've picked a lot of these up on clearance after the sales, except a few of the Walmart ones that are already like 97 cents, and you get a big stack of them with a bunch of different kinds. These are really great for Happy Mail and for folding up and using in journals. So yeah, some of these are really old, and like this Martha Stewart one I picked up last season on clearance. And those are some bigger ones, I think, from Walmart. And these are some of my larger 3D items. We have some jumbo jingle bells and some small ones, a couple of skeletons and big bat clips. All just fun things to add for Happy Mail. These are some wood chips and buttons, and this is just like my miscellaneous box of goodies that we have going on here. Lots of clips and hands. These are some cute Halloween brads and some metal pieces. Just all the things that don't really have a spot in my stash. Lots of little plastic spiders. Those are cute ones. Those spiders are from like a bag of from the spider web bag. Here's my small collection of washi tape. I did do a huge purge on this a couple years ago and just picked out ones that I really thought I would use this season. I do have a love-hate relationship with washi tape. I find that it really doesn't stick on its own. So having to put down additional glue or stapling it is kind of seems to me defeats the purpose of washi tape. So that's probably why I don't use it as often as I should. And this is one of my favorite parts of my collection, my collection of ephemera. Lots of different styles, pieces. I don't have too many that have paper sets. These are ones that I've picked up at the scrapbooking convention. These old K and Companies, I think I point out those were from 2012. They used to have these huge packs with so much inside and really cute Halloween things. But these, a lot of them are still in the packaging because I had duplicates, and they, I do show further down in the video how I have a lot of them stored in some photo boxes so I could easily flip through them versus having those big packages. So these I picked up a couple years ago on Michael's clearance and the Target dollar spot. All fun items. I did make an album with that one year using that pumpkin doily as my base. It came out really cute. And here I'm just showing all of the pieces in these K and Company die cut packages. And I love all of these different ephemeras, but to be honest, when I do craft, I do find it overwhelming because I want to use all the things and then I struggle to make anything. So when I was finished going through all of my supplies, what I did was I took a Michael's organizing bin that had like a deep bottom and then some open slots on top, and I put items that I plan to use this season for my crafting, and then the rest I stuck in the box that I usually store everything in. And hopefully that way when I craft I have a smaller selection to choose from and I won't feel completely overwhelmed when I'm looking through all of my supplies, because yeah, there's a lot of options that I have here. And moving right along, I am flipping through some of my sticker sheets. Lots of duplicates here because I found all of these on a huge clearance, and I just clipped them all together because I think I have like one of each packaged opened already in my stash, so those are something that I would keep away. And here's just some foam stickers that I've collected over the years, and lots of these I received in my Halloween Happy Mail swaps. And a lot of these, like Jolie ones, were in like a huge sticker pack that I picked up a couple of years ago from Joann's. These are some stickers that I picked up at AliExpress I think 2 years ago. And I found them in a different bin, so they weren't with my Halloween stash initially, but they are now, so who knows, maybe I will use them this season. And yeah, lots of fun stickers. I usually put these in Happy Mail, but I have wanted to make a Halloween scrapbook for each of my kids who are grown now, but I would love to make like a page for every year and then have a picture of them in their costume. We weren't really too big into Halloween, but I know that they did dress up every year. And here, these are the chipboard stickers from Target. I just took them out of the packaging. I haven't been able to find them this year, unfortunately, but I'm keeping my eye out for them. And those are some of my Halloween spider webs. And here are the photo boxes I'd mentioned earlier. This is how I bust open all the packaging and have them sorted in these photo boxes. This one is mostly my handmade stuff that I worked on last season, and that way if I have Happy Mail that I'm sending out, I can flip through here on items that I've already made. These photo boxes that I am currently showing comes in a case that holds 16 photo boxes. And I used to keep my ephemera in the box, but I found it really difficult. It's pretty large and I wasn't easily able to flip through. So I decided to move my Halloween, some of my Halloween goodies inside because I only craft for a short amount of time and I could just pull it out when I'm crafting during that period and then stick it back up on my shelf and it'd be out of my way. But this really did save a lot of room for the holiday because I was able to get rid of so much packaging and combine it in these cases. And a lot of them are kind of like 3D pieces, large buttons, brads, these giant spiders and bats from Michaels. I just got rid of the jars and put them in here. And these are the ephemera packs that I have open instead of having them in the packaging like the other ones. These ones are open and I will use them. And I don't have to worry about the packages and them coming out. And this is that very large bag of spider sequin from Hobby Lobby. They're really squished in that box. And we have just some felt stickers, some ephemera from Walmart, and little monster guys that are super cute. And I think I'm pretty much coming up on the last of this box of my 3D pieces. And this is the last part of my stash series for my Halloween supplies. This is my paper stash. I didn't have as much paper as I thought I did, which is good. I know I picked up these first two sets at Tuesday morning last season. And yeah, they're super cute papers, double-sided, and yeah, really glad that I picked them up, especially since now my Tuesday morning doesn't carry a craft supplies, which is very disappointing. That is pretty much where I got a majority of my crafty items. But yeah, this one is also from Tuesday Morning. Super cute, has a lot more of the purple and light green color, which I really do like. And these are some of my older collections from Recollections. And I've used this one a lot, and I was just thinking, oh, hey, I could probably fit that through my brother's scan and cut and easily cut out some of those images. But yeah, these are some of the older sets that I have. This is an older K&N company, and I do have the dies that match this set. And I'm saying here, wow, it's not even open. And yeah, this is another really cute set, double-sided. And the K&N Company paper is a really good quality, so you can cut out of it really easy, make envelopes out of it easy. And this is another one, not opened yet. I think what happens is when I buy individual papers or smaller paper stacks, I want to use them first, and then it makes me not want to bust open into my new things. But looking at these, they're just so cute. And here I don't realize that this is a duplicate item, and I really struggle trying to get it open. But yeah, this has been a really fun series. I love looking at other people's stash and seeing what they have, and knowing that I'm not alone in my collection of craft supplies. So thank you so much for following along in my Halloween journey, and I would love to see your craft stash. If you have a video posted on YouTube or on Instagram, just let me know in the comments down below, and I will definitely take a look at it. I love looking at all the goodness that people have and all the different items that people have compared to what I have. So yeah, thanks for sticking it out on this video. And just this last part is me flipping through my 6x6 paper pads, and of course I am still struggling trying to get these little paper pads apart. And this book is weird, it only had 2 different images, and I thought that was kind of strange. But yeah, just more cute Halloween papers. And this one is actually fabric, a fabric pad, which is pretty cool to make different kinds of things with. So thanks so much for stopping by. I really hope to be able to start crafting some Halloween projects and get them filmed and up on my YouTube channel, so that I can use some of the supplies that I have in my stash. And yes, if you can tell here, I am bumping into that camera left and right because I'm sitting on my floor with my tripod trying to show the large 12 by 12 sizes of some of these sticker sheets and papers that I have. So the struggle on that one was real for me. But I didn't really know any other way to do it, so yeah, I had to do it this way. So I'm just finishing up showing these paper set collections that I have with some stickers, and yeah, that's a really cute one. And I found these chipboard pieces at Tuesday Morning, and I rarely ever find those kinds of things, even when we did have a craft store. So I bought all that they had, and that was 3 of them. And yeah, that's just some scraps and lots of good things. Tim Holtz papers. And I think that is going to about wrap up my video series. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a spooky fun Halloween, and I can't wait to see everybody else's Halloween stash videos. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. Have a great day.